Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here once again in Toussaint, after the dramatic opening to Blood and Wine that we experienced in the last episode. So we are here on the hunt of a beast which is tormenting Beauclair. I didn't realize they were actually chopped this thing's head off. Bloody hell. Yeah, so we have just received word from Guillaume that Palmeran's brother, potentially, that the beast has struck again. So we need to follow Milton, like I said, to the place where the body was discovered. It's by a river.
Palmeran oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Guillaume's his kin. There we go. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you'll run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, you receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating these new options. Nice. I look forward to that, especially the Grandmaster gear. The mutations would be nice as well, definitely, because we've been stuck on the same sort of character level for quite a bit now, really, when it comes to our abilities and stuff. So it'd be nice to see if there's some new ones available to us.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious
The Cockatrice Inn.
When we
Okay.
appear in her name or speak on
I'll
her
have to come back
behalf,
here and investigate.
we are bound by tradition.
Oh, there'll be some interesting rumours and characters to meet in that inn. In this very magical new land that we're exploring here. So is this where the body was found, around here?
No one here. They must have removed the body.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Let's look around, make sure they didn't miss anything.
They've already contaminated the the scene beyond all belief. Footsteps.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Use your witch senses to search the riverbank for
Walked
signs of the
along the
guardsman's
Perhaps the
activities.
body lay on the bank.
Okay.
Got guests. Careful.
Scurver? What the hell are these things? Do I even want to know? They're very spiky boys anyway, so that's for sure. Ooh. Oh, they explode. Nice. That's delightful. They explode into like a... I don't even know how you even describe that. Like a... It's like a puffball. Gonna blow up. There we go. That one's gonna blow up as well.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
So we have new enemies to deal with. They're very similar to like, well, just necrophages in general. The ones which just decide to explode once you kill them. Is it the algals which do that? Can't remember. Check the bestiary though for those weirdos. We find them. Macrophages, scurvers. Scurvers are rot fiends, that's the one. Not algals, rot fiends. The bodies of these hideous, vaguely humanoid creatures are covered with rotten scraps of flesh under which lurk even more rotten muscles stretched around a strong, flexible skeleton. Scurvers, which feed on old, rotting corpses, prefer to make their hunting grounds in abandoned torture sites, forgotten graveyards, and old battlefields. They are very aggressive, and though they feed on corpses, if they come across a living person, they are likely to attack. Thus, when wandering near any of the above-mentioned places, one must be especially cautious. Scurvers usually feed underground, but sometimes when they catch the scent of a human, they crawl to the surface in a matter of seconds and attack their potential prey. While fighting them, one cannot afford to forget about their special bony spines, razor-sharp protuberances sticking out from their skeletons. When a scurver is near death, the gases and enzymes gathered within its body cause it to explode, flinging these spines out at great speed, turning them into one last deadly weapon in their arsenal. To protect oneself against damage from these spines, one should make prodigious use of the Quen sign. Obviously they're weak to necrophage roll, quite obviously. Right, now that that's settled down a
Anything
bit.
taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Telling me. So the footsteps carrying over here.
Blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
Indeed. Sorry, there is a chest down here. I must just go investigate. My my curiosity is piqued. To certain ducal guardsman's ducal guardsman's boots. Fair enough. What kind of boots are they actually, out of curiosity? Light armor? How's the weapons? Nah, weapons just aren't as good as to be expected. Can I get myself out of this place? There we go.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say.
A boat?
Junk that came down the river.
Oops.
You must keep searching.
Junk, junk, and more junk.
There's a lot of junk here. Right, we must be missing something then, right? Aha,
Dragged
there
some
we go.
nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Looks like it. Use your witch's senses to search the nets for clues the guardsman might have
Gonna
overlooked.
dive in, check the other nets.
Lovely. Well, we were onto a winner when it came to diving down here, at least. A wooden spoon, nice. Linen. Handkerchief monogrammed DLC. Is that on purpose? Have they done DLC on purpose? Like they did DRM.
Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly.
Oh,
Nice to know where they took the corpse.
CDPR, you mad people. Okay, so we're looking for a DLC person.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
As they're all just staring at us from the balconies. Ooh, who's that? Who's that hooded character?
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
Yeah, it's not exactly what I was talking about there, Milton, but okay. Right, I found a monogrammed handkerchief.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be.
Delacroix?
Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
Sorry to stir up the bad
understand.
memories,
We
but
can talk later.
at least we
Let's go to the tavern.
now know who the beast killed. At least.
Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
The knights are very comical with the way they communicate sometimes, aren't they? Okay, follow Milton to the inn to ask if anyone saw where the body was taken. Okay, well we can go and ask around, but again, I am more curious as to who that hooded figure was. That was just stalking us there.
Examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
I could definitely guess that.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Crayfish chowder sounds. Yeah. Sounds yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's look around this quaint inn, shall we?
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrak. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day. But when I looked up,
Each day?
I beheld a blood.
What's wrong with this guy's voice?
Sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrak in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
I'm Geralt.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrak.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchery trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Why does this guy sound simultaneously French and Asian at the same time? I don't get it. Okay, so the sky was red, then what?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Okay, a victim's body, where'd they take it?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool.
Oh, there's the hooded character.
Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell.
She's obviously listening.
When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
Baron
While you
Russell.
were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that?
Well,
Woman who
Geralt's just
left.
clocked her.
Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was
Linnis,
auctioned
okay.
off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
Wow, charming.
True what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So focusing the beast's divine punishment.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
What else do people say about the beast? Yeah, that'll
They
be an
say
interesting
anything
one.
else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Interesting. Okay, that's that could be useful actually. Days honoring saints. Right, so I'll go examine the body then, I
Thanks for
suppose.
the hospitality.
Go to
Time I
this
examine the
fellow's
corpse.
recently auctioned off estate.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted
Good
to
luck.
ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Okie dokie. Go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body kept in its cellar. I'm still more intrigued about this innkeeper's daughter. Let's speak to the innkeeper first before we leave.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are
Why is
all
she so
out
interested in us all of a sudden?
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
of- Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine?
Yes.
Parsley for thyme?
Yes.
Huh? Your nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
Charming. Okay. Heard any rumors?
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a nordling who would replace crayfish with wine.
Asked a serious question.
Seriously, man. Come on, calm down.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Okay, show me what you got then.
Show me wait.
What are you peddling? Have you got cordials? Cherry cordial? And mandrake cordial. Nice. That is just what we need. Good stuff. Got a bunch of stuff I can sell on as well to make my money back there. All the dimeritium shackles. The rings. There you go. Just like that. And while I'm here, up for some Gwent. Ooh, 50. 50 gold,
Not
eh?
likely to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
Been a long time since we played a bit of Gwent. I don't know if it's like how likely is that we're going to win any new cards, but we may as well give it a go. Oh, a new theme as well. We'll use Northern Realms because why not? Skellige. Ah, a new deck. Very interesting. Okie dokie. Boy, I'm intrigued. So Gaunter. That Gaunter summons the darkness. The darkness doesn't summon him, so I'll get rid of that. I believe that's correct anyway. We've got a pretty good deck apart from that. Tempted to swap Zoltan out. But that just about worked in our favour. Oh no, cow! So that big old cow's probably going to, well, something is going to replace that cow anyway. We'll just play Tala. Why not? Nice. We've got Ciri and Geld. Transforms into a bear when a Madrone card is on its row. Oh, they got a lot of things here. play the Dragon Hunter. Ah, there goes the there's the Mardrum, and it transforms into a bear. It was exactly as advertised. Should we be shocked? No. Play the Treb. Let's see, that Skellige deck is interesting. Play next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. There's a lot of strategy in that deck, isn't there? What's its leader ability? Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. Oh, okay. That is a very interesting ability. I'm just gonna play Gaunter. We'll get the darkness out. Boom, boom, boom. Commander's Horn. Okay. Vesemir. Geralt of Rivia. Ah, okay. And there's the Roach. Do I pass? Or... Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna decoy that back in. Pass, that's fine. There's the Bovine Defense Force. Yennefer of Vengerberg. Okay, fine. We do have a lot more cards, but he's doing his best to counteract that fact. I can play that and ruin him pretty well. Although there might be a clear weather card in there. No, there is not. Right, let's play... We play Yennefer. So we'll level, and then we play just any... We'll just play Gaunter again. Pass. Right, so we've got 5-5. There's the... Okay, there's that. So Impenetrable Fog is ranged, which is not ideal. Okay, I'll play a Trebuchet. Saris. Shit. Summons all shield maidens from deck and hand. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Look at that. Look at that ability. That is a banging ability, to be fair. Wow. That's caught me right off guard. Jesus, we are fucked. We are absolutely fucked. Ha! God damn. That's ranged, isn't it? Yeah, if that was melee, it'd be ideal, but look at that. That is brutal. Well, I guess we shall pass and secede, I guess. That is a hard deck to play against, I tell you. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do then, guys. We shall end this episode here. Next episode, we shall give that another bash. Hair paint recipe. Okay. Yeah. So we shall leave that there. Next episode, we'll try once again to beat this Innkeeper Gwent and see if we can get any better, pretty much. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye bye.